Well, I'm Journey Johnson. I have the privilege of being the President and CEO of the YMCA of Middle Tennessee.
I am Katie Houston, the Rutherford County Family YMCA Senior Program Director for the YMCA Middle Tennessee, and I am one of our change agents.
And I'm Kathleen Fuchs. I'm the Program Director for our YMCA Latino Achievers Program here in Middle Tennessee, and I'm our other change agent. Why is global engagement important to our YMCA Association?
Well, as we were talking, I don't know how many times I've talked about our YMCA being part of a worldwide charitable fellowship. And once you get a taste of international global work, it really gives new meaning. So for me, it's trying to help people understand how you build friendships and goodwill across the world. And that although our YMCA is focused here in Nashville around youth development and healthy living and social responsibility, we're also about making this world a better place to live and to work and to be part of community.
What does global look like now in our association, and what is your vision of how it should look in the future?
For me, part of what y'all are going to be doing, going to the Youth Festival, is meeting youth and leaders across the world. And until I went to Germany in summer of '88, probably before a lot of you were ever even born, but I got to be a camp counselor at Camp Double Wheeling, and it really opened my eyes that the Y is throughout the world and not just in one community. I think when I look at what global is now, I think for us a lot of times in Nashville we think about where do we go, what country do we go visit, what partnership do we have, and all those are important. I mean, we just heard the folks that came back from visiting the Jerusalem International Y and the East Jerusalem Y. I know we've got Steve and a group from Brentwood going to our partner Y in Germany. But I think a little bit of the future is realizing there's a lot of people moving from all over the world into Nashville. And so how do we also, as we try to strengthen communities right here locally, how do we reach an ever-growing, more diverse community? So if I had to kind of look at kind of the future, it's both how do we help give our staff and volunteers volunteer experiences abroad, but how do we also pay attention to some of the international needs and change in our community to where we're reaching a more diverse segment of our population.
What is the role of young adult leadership in driving this vision for greater global engagement?
Well, for me, I mean, just even having the two of you going to be our change agents and to have young men and women like, say, Montez and others, y'all become the spokespeople for the Y about this change. And I know a lot of younger people would rather hear from you about the Y International work than to hear from me. And so I would say part of it is to become advocates, part of it's to become knowledgeable about Y's Global's efforts, part of it's to speak up if you see things we should or should not be doing in the community. And I think part of your responsibility as you go is to learn as much as you can while you're there, but then part of your responsibility as you come back is to help plant those seeds of world understanding and the importance of building friendships that cut across boundaries.
How do you see us as a change agent leading and supporting this effort? And how do you envision our association engaging other youth leaders?
Certainly to be advocates, certainly to be champions for international work, to lead by example, to look for people that you think might ought to get involved. It's kind of the pay it forward. I shared earlier, I can still remember when my boss came in my office and he basically said, I was going to be an international camp counselor this summer. I can't say I really planned it, but I still owe him lots of thank yous for giving me that opportunity. So I think part of it too will be for you to look at how you give other of our young leaders that opportunity in the future.